Today I have another 4 orbs which I have penetrated and examined in order to show you the spirits traveling within the orbs. Now last month I talked about and I showed category 1 orbs. Today we will be looking at category 2 orbs, which are from the middle astral realm. I think she needs it to go away. Today we will be looking at category 2 orbs, which are the astral middle realm orb. Now there is a difference between category 1 and category 2. Before I actually show you the category 2 orbs, I have made a graph for a little summary of the difference between the category 1 and category 2 orbs. So let's see these differences and then we can go straight on to seeing the spirits within them. When you take a picture of a category 1 orb, it is so bright, so luminous that you will know because you just can't miss it. It stands out from the rest. It has a very thick protective membrane or a ring around it. Now when we go inside it, the spirits are maybe just a few or not many, and you will often find that the protruding heads of the spirits have their bodies that will be covered in a white blanket or protective layer. When we venture into orb category 2, there is a big difference. There is a fair amount of light, but it's not as bright as the category 1. And even the protective membrane ring is minimal, or if it can be seen, it is very, very thin. So spirits are now starting to become more in number within the orb, and sometimes more full-length bodies can be seen. And the spirits can actually be seen wearing clothes of their time or era on Earth. And there is no white protective blanket as there is in the category 1. So we know that category 1 orbs, we have the higher spirits, probably from the heaven, pre-heaven realm, traveling in those. And the category 2 is the astral realm or the middle realm. This is example A. This orb was taken at the backyard of my house. When we enhanced the photograph, it was brighter. Now this is the original zoom shot. See how dark it is? A lighter version, we enhanced the brightness. You can see how thick it is. Went into it and images are already starting to come up through my MFT method. Now here we can see that there is a body, or bodies actually. There is a lot of mass density, but images are starting to appear, as you can see, with the male head, which is in the main centerpiece. Next to him is like a hooded or some sort of a semi-human being. This is a close-up and you can actually see, but as I said, this is a multi-dimension, so I need to have better equipment. Eventually the photos will be coming out clearer and clearer. Here is from a distance where you can actually see the head, the bodies and their heads. This is a close-up of the spirit bodies. Now they are dressed in some sort of, probably the clothes of the time. It's not very clear yet. Example B, this again was taken in the backyard of my house. Now we will be looking at the very top. This is a zoom in of the orb. Images are starting to appear. You can see more spirits coming through, and when I enhanced it and I did my MFT method, there are 2 particular spirits that are becoming more prominent, and here we can see them. There are 2 heads. Now on the left side there are many other heads. Now we have to have a different focus attention, put it on a different focus so the heads can actually start to appear. But you can see the 2 prominent heads. Orb C. This was taken overlooking a river here in Sydney. Now you can see how the orb, very mass thickness, it's not quite bright enough to be a category 1, it's a category 2. And when I looked inside, there is a lot of things happening. Now this is the original MFT method images that I got. There is a prominent green head in the middle. I worked on this green head. It looks like a male, and there is a lot of other spirits around. It looks cartoonish, but don't forget this is a different dimension. These are the heads of spirits. Here in the middle, we have two heads together, like a sort of a pink and a yellow of two spirits together. Example orb D. This was taken near a friend's house. There is in the top right hand corner, there is an orb. Not quite bright enough to be a category 1, and I enhanced it. This is the enhancement and the brightness. Now, on first observation, there is a lot happening in this orb. Now, I tried working on this, but because the dimensions are so different to ours, now this is what I could get through at the end when I had to concentrate it on those two figures. Now I'm getting these two particular figures of two heads.